So we are back on YouTube with the first bit of long form content we've put out there for a while, if I'm honest. Yeah, just a little bit different today as well with what I'm going to do with the video. It's been a while since we put anything out in terms of long term content, and I just feel that it's an interesting time to come back in to the YouTube space and just put stuff out there. What I'm seeing and what I'm feeling at the moment within the industry, it's a really interesting dynamic where we're at, I feel, with the obviously me, nutrition, health, wellness industry that I'm in. I think there's been a massive shift, and we can't get away from the impact that AI and ChatGPT and everything is having on the industry. And this has really come to me in the last probably few weeks, maybe a couple of months, let's say. And it certainly came home to me when I held a nutrition seminar in Derby 2 weeks ago now, just with some of the things that were going off and some of the things that were said. And it just made me think, do you know what? I want to sit down today. I'm just going to talk about it and like give you my opinion of where I'm at with it, what I'm thinking at the moment, and how it impacts for me, sometimes positively with coaching, but sometimes the negative effect that AI and ChatGPT and just the way the industry's going, the negative effect it can have on coaching people and ultimately people that we work with as coaches. And again, I'm always massive on my coaching service, my consultancy. It's refined in terms of what we do, how we deliver things. But the biggest thing that we do within the consultancy is we have unbelievable service levels. So literally, like, I can say this without feeling that I'm being a bit too out there, but I can honestly say our service levels are like nothing I've ever seen before within the industry. And again, I just think looking at ChatGPT, the way AI is coming into coaching, I see positives with it, but I also see some massive negatives. So I'll take you through that now. For instance, I'm seeing a lot at the moment, and again, I don't know if people can tell. I'm sure a lot of coaches can who work in the industry, maybe some clients can as well, but I can see this so obviously now. It's never been easier to create content through ChatGPT and AI. It's dead easy to put a post out there about nutrition and fat loss now. The only problem you're getting now with AI and ChatGPT and all the rest of it is it's so obvious when people are putting into ChatGPT, write me a post about fat loss for women, write me a post about fat loss for men. It's so obvious with what it's spitting back at the moment because again, you chat GPT, I'm not a tech nerd, I'm not big on it, but from what I can see, all it does is scrape the internet for a load of information and then just filter it down into a bit more of a precise post and process. And it's just the issue you're getting with this as well is number one, it just comes across really not very connected with the people that certainly my clients who I would be working with, it wouldn't connect to them whatsoever. But also as well, and this is the big thing, it's coming across or it's coming through, it's completely not evidence-based. A lot of the stuff that is coming back through these posts are just nowhere near where they need to be in terms of quality. What should be being put out there with information? You're getting coaches now who are trying to be a bit like, okay, yeah, I want to talk about hormones. So I want to talk about different areas of nutrition. And they're talking about these things, but ultimately they are then being led down a garden path and they're falling down a bit of a rabbit hole with things because of what ChatGPT is giving back to them that's not necessarily evidence-based. So then it's making them run with things that ChatGPT is saying. And then before you know it, you've got another coach who is just talking absolute waffle because they think it's right, because it's what they've got off Google or ChatGPT. And this has always been the problem with the industry anyway. People not being evidence-based, people not following the science with nutrition and fat loss, and specifically that's what I work in, and just giving out bad information. And for as good as AI and ChatGPT can be, for coaches, I'm seeing this massively now where they are putting stuff into the internet, ChatGPT and all the rest of it with AI, and they're getting posts back. It's doing them loads of posts, they're putting loads of content out, but it's not right. But when they're getting it back, not only the clients are believing it, they're actually believing it because they don't know any better. So then they're falling down further rabbit holes. And I've seen this again. I stumbled over a post week ago, 10 days ago, and it was, and again, red flag, right? Hormone coach in the bio, hack your hormones, reset your gut, like massive red flags anyway. And I read one of the posts and clearly they just put in, they must have put something in, let's talk about hormones and how they can affect your fat loss. And again, it's just like, it came back with clearly just what was a load of rubbish in terms of the information it was giving back. Then this coach, because they don't know any better and they don't actually know the science behind it, ran with it. Whether they just thought that sounded really good or whether they genuinely believed it, they probably did. They've put this out there. And I just see with ChatGPT and AI, for as positive as it can be and helpful as it can be in the world of nutrition, coaching, and the rest of it, it has really a really big downside for me. Because again, like I saw with this coach, fell down a rabbit hole with what it was telling them to put in. And again, I'm seeing it a lot at the moment. generic posts going out there. You just know it's from ChatGPT. There's no depth in there. There's no actual real research gone into what they're saying about or what they're talking about in terms of the nutrition. And it just becomes another Wild West, a bigger Wild West of misinformation. And it's really sad to see in that sense of stuff. And again, I feel what we do within our consultancy, again, ChatGPT, AI can be useful in certain areas, but it's never ever going to take away the element of what clients actually need. It's never going to take away the element of one-to-one coaching, of that actual person-to-person connection that they have with somebody. With our consultancy, we are absolutely hot on creating amazing coaching relationships with our clients. That is how we get our results. We've got amazing knowledge. We research things. We're heavily evidence-based and into the science, but we create amazing coaching relationships with clients. And I've seen this a lot in the industry as well. Coaches are doing check-in replies, and they're chat GPT in the replies, and it's just then that's it. Then they don't have to get on a call with them. They don't have to speak to on a daily basis. They just run it all through AI, and it's generic rubbish. And people can see that. Like, people can see that. You can never, as a coach, get away from actually having that one-to-one coaching relationship with the client. And for as good as AI is, there is absolutely no way that it's going to replace that. And again, I have seen this so much, and I think the coaches who are out there, who are trying to build coaching relationships with clients, and the coaches who are actually, genuinely want their clients to win and genuinely are in there to help. And again, of course, everyone's running a business. I get that. Everyone out there has got to earn a living. I totally understand that. But my massive belief is, if you're within this industry, you should be here to help people. Like, genuinely, the first thing you need to have at the front and forefront of your mind and your coaching business is genuinely helping people. And again, I just feel with the introduction of AI, I've seen it. We've had new clients come into our consultancy. I think it's pushing people towards what we're doing, because I've had a couple of new ladies start who have gone, oh yeah, I just knew that my kind of coach was ChatGPT, and like my responses and my check-ins, you can see it. It is so obvious. So again, it's a massive, for me, downside within the industry, massive downside. And again, I said at the start of the video where I just feel that kind of that one-to-one coaching, that interaction, just speaking to a human being is massive. We had a seminar about 2 weeks ago, and the connection we had in the room was absolutely massive, absolutely massive. And even to the point where, one of the attendees asked about rainbow dust and coffee. And initially I was a bit like, what the heck is rainbow dust? I'm not sure what that is. After they explained what it was, it's like it's like a coffee product with different variations of mushrooms in, legal, I think, I'm sure, that's in there. And again, this is where it comes into its own with that connection. We had a really good discussion about it, and I was dead open and honest. I was like, I've not actually heard about that, but I will go away and I will look into this. Now, I could have gone away, I could have ran that through ChatGPT and gone, what's this? And again, it would have scraped a load of rubbish off the internet, not necessarily evidence-based, but this is the difference with our coaching and what we do. And why this, the whole kind of, I put a post out there so people who've come to the seminar, they've read that now, and we've given them good information. So instead of going away and running that through ChatGPT, I've actually gone away and done the research and dug into the studies of all the ingredients that go into this kind of rainbow dust. I'm just using that because that's what was asked at the seminar. But I've gone away, I've looked into it, and I've gone through every single ingredient and looked through the evidence base, looked through the literature of actually what it does, the efficacy of it. Does it work? Is there much evidence supporting this? Do we need more kind of evidence? What kind of strength are the trials? And from that, I crafted a great post about it, just giving my opinion and what I think and where I think we are with things like that. And again, brings me back to that point with AI and kind of ChatGPT. I know a load of coaches are getting questions and just running it through ChatGPT. It's lazy coaching, and it's not giving them the information back that they should be getting. It's not evidence-based, and then they are then regurgitating that to their clients. They're giving the wrong information. The client's got the wrong information, so they're doing the wrong thing. And again, it just creates a bigger Wild West, in my opinion, of misinformation out there. The one thing that this does do, speaking about my consultancy, it just really brings to the forefront of where we're at with our consultancy and why our clients get amazing results. Because number one, we give them rock solid information. We don't chat GPT stuff when they're asking questions. We don't Google it. We're evidence based. And don't get me wrong, I would after the seminar on the Saturday, I spent all afternoon on a Sunday, drive my missus mad. I spent all day in the office going through all the ingredients, like what is the efficacy of these? Where are we at with the studies? Because I want to give right information. And you just can't ballpark guess these things. It's not what you should be in the industry for. Certainly not what we're in the industry for within the consultancy. And we are giving the right information. So it makes me realize with what we're doing here. So yeah, you're bang onto it here. Like, we are giving people good information. We have got integrity with what we're doing. And also as well, and sometimes you can't teach this with what we do. This is something that we fell into just because of what we are and who we are as people, and as a consultancy what we are. But yeah, we just create amazing coaching relationships with our clients. The connection we get and the trust that we create with each other is fantastic. And I've not seen that anywhere else in the industry. I've really not to the levels that we have it, the community we have, and that kind of close coaching bond that we get with the clients. It's just amazing. And again, that's led from a passion of what I am, of like what I feel for the industry, what I feel with truly helping people. That is a genuine passion. That's not just something that I feel like I have to do, or I should just do my Zoom calls with clients. I should just message them every day. I should just see how they are. It's what I love. It's what I do. And again, like, I don't think you can buy that in the industry. And it's certainly ChatGPT and AI cannot overtake that. And that's never, artificial intelligence and ChatGPT is never going to give that feeling to a client of them going, do you know what? Actually, wow, they do care, and they go away and they absolutely pull for us. They definitely go away and look into things properly, and they're there for us if we need that. They're not getting that from AI and ChatGPT. And I'm seeing so much of it in the coaching industry at the moment, just things being automated, which again, in business, totally get automation, 100% get where that's at. But when it's actually client facing, check-ins, speaking with clients, giving them information, it's got to be personal. It's got to be personalized to them. And I just think a lot of that is falling away now with the AI. And I just feel that in ChatGPT, and I feel that the good coaches who genuinely want to help their clients will thrive. I think the ones who are just in it for a quick buck and are just selling a load of shite just to bring in the money, they will fall by the wayside. And yeah, I can't say I'm sad to see that. Yeah. Any questions about this video? Anything you've seen in the industry? Anything that you agree with, disagree with? Feel free to drop any comments. And yeah, I will definitely get back to them when I see them. But yeah, I look forward to speaking to you soon on the next YouTube video.